Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 in Battle for Azeroth, and today I'd like to continue with the war campaign as the final chapter for 8.1 has just released this week.
The Horde will fall.
So we're on the boat with Halford Wormbane, the fall of Zuldazar. It's time! We have the Abyssal Scepter, along with confirmation that the bombs placed amongst the Zandalari fleet are still active. Unfortunately, even with everything at our disposal, we would still lose a frontal assault against the Zandalari Empire. For that reason, we plan to lure the forces of the Horde and the Zandalari away from the harbour. Matthias Shaw is holding a meeting nearby, and he has requested your presence. Speak with Matthias Shaw in the garden within Proudmoor Keep.
By the might of the Alliance, our enemies see only defeat.
So he's over here in the maze. Okay, so we need to go and jump on a flight path over to the keep and run through to the maze. So let's go and do that. So we're going to try and attract the fleet away from the harbour so that that makes it possible for the Alliance fleet to get in there and stage an actual attack. So that will be opening up the path for the raid. Attack on the Zaralur. Now, why has Matthias gone and hidden in a maze? Why couldn't he just stay on the ship and talk to us? Now, are we going to get lost in this maze? I hope not. Mazes are those sorts of places that you're supposed to get lost in, aren't they? So I really hope we don't get lost in there. Now, have we got all our buffs? I think we've got all our buffs and everything up, haven't we? Yes. I'm sure he's going to send us somewhere where we need to fight. That's not an actual way in, is it, here? That's not an actual way in. Where's the actual way in, boys? Ah, this will be the actual way in. Now, how do we get into the middle without getting lost? I'm going to get completely lost, aren't I? Yes, definitely going to get completely lost. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea, Matthias. Where am I? I'm definitely going to get lost. Ooh, wait, what's this? Yes, I think we found our way. So we've got Blade Master Telemann. And we've got Gengraemane, Jaina, Matthias Shaw, and Halford Wormbane. Hello, Matthias.
I thought I saw you glance in my direction.
Good, you're here. I'm assuming Halford has told you about our plan to attack Zuldazar. Let's go over the details. You'll be playing a key part in all of this. Let's go over the plan to attack
The
Zuldazar.
assault on the city of Zaralur will destabilize the Horde's relations with the Zandalari. Our goal is to draw them north into Nazmir. We'll hit them with guerrilla tactics and rile up the blood trolls.
My people will form strike teams to provide support, and High Tinker Mechatorx engineers will assemble a few surprises for the Horde.
Ooh.
The Tide Sages will use the Abyssal Scepter to conceal our true intentions beneath a thick layer of mist. Meanwhile, the fleet will invade Zaralur from the south.
I won't lie. Not everyone will be coming back from this. We need the Horde to believe the attack is real. Sacrifices will be unavoidable. But if we are successful, we can bring this whole war to an end in a matter of weeks.
Soldier.
That sounds like somebody's going to have to pay a heavy price here. I don't like the idea of this. Now you know the gravity of the situation, we must begin.
Light be with you. I am one with the light. The light is with me.
Blade Master Telemann. The March to Nazmir. Greetings, Towerette. I am Blade Master Telemann, and I have volunteered to lead this mission against the Horde. I predict you're not coming back, old bean. Our forces will be gathering off the coast of Nazmir Go now, and we shall all meet there. If all goes according to plan, we will lure the Horde away from the Zandalar and bring an end to this war. Meet Jaina Proudmoore and the Alliance army in Nazmir.
Walk your path with confidence.
Right, so whereabouts in Nazmir are we going to meet everybody? Let's just go back to the ship and talk to Jess and see if she's going to send us straight to the location itself, or if we're going to have to try and get ourselves over there. So if we Hearthstone back to the bay and run ourselves back to the ship. And then let's hope that the Grand Admiral on the boat will actually send us directly to where we need to go. If not, I'll cut out the travel until we get there. Set sail for Nazmir. So we're going to have to go all the way over there. So I will cut this and come back when I get close to the location. And we're getting close to the location now. So we're in Nazmir. We're getting quite close to where we need to be, so just a little bit further in this direction. And there they all are. Hello, Jaina.
The time for dreaming is over.
We're all here. Let's begin. Repurposing their village. Myself and Shaw will provide support for Telemon's army until our distraction is set up. First, we need to clear the blood trolls out of their nearby village, Zalamar, in order to move our army forward. That's where you come in. We need you to assault the blood trolls there to weaken their forces. Then our army will arrive. Telemon will be on site to help you. Meet with him once you've weakened their forces. I will be here with Shaw, ensuring our forces aren't seen. Defeat 12 blood trolls within Zalamar.
We all have our costs.
And Master Shaw has a quest also.
It's Shaw. Matthias Shaw.
Dark Iron Machinations. We have some additional support for our plan to deceive the Horde and assault the Blood Gates. But we need your help. The Dark Iron Dwarves have several mole machines waiting to erupt and supply fresh troops. I've determined several spots within Zalamar that would be perfect for them to use. Take this device and plant it in the following areas. It will send a message to the Dark Iron Dwarves to erupt from there. They will stay safely in their machines until our army arrives. Mark 3 areas within Zalamar for mole machines to appear.
The job's not done yet.
So here come the Dark Irons. Right, let's make sure we've got our minion to help us fight. Pop our soul stone on. And which? Right, so this is the location where we need to go. So we need to head a little bit south again. In this direction. So we need to mark 3 locations for the Dark Irons mole machines to pop up. And we need to take out 12 of the blood trolls inside the town of Zalamar in order to weaken their position so that our army can get in more easily. I think this is the town here, look, with the banners, I think, marks the edge of the town of Zalamar. And there indeed is one of the trolls. So this will be our first target for the quest. Here we go! 1 of 12. Oh, that's nice and easy to see the locations where they want the mole machines. That's going to be quite easy to find. There we go. Oh, that's not quite good. Right. Oh, look, that Krog's trying to eat the prisoner. Oh no, get him off here. Nasty Krog. Right, so if we head a little bit further into the town, we'll find the other locations for the mole machines as we go, and we can pick off a few trolls on our travels. And then we can complete all of our objectives all at once. Yes! Somebody killed that bat. We can skin that. Let's do that. I think somebody must have just been through here because there was a dead bat and then this guy's just spawned again on top of us. Oh, girls spawned on top of us. I don't see the other mole machine locations yet. It's quite a big mole machine, so I would imagine they'll be fairly easy to see, actually. Let's have a look what the map says. Actually, I think it's... Oh, there's one! Look at the guys dangling and kicking. I can't cut you guys down, though you are blood trolls, so I guess you're still an enemy, even if you are a prisoner of our enemy. The enemy of my enemy is not necessarily my friend, despite the proverb saying that they probably should be. Four. 2 mole machines and 4 of the Zandalari from Zalamar. That could be 5. Let's take the Krog out regardless. I don't think the Krogs count. So we're at 5 now. Let's double check when this Krog dies. Oh, no, oh yeah, the Krog did count. Oh, that's alright then. The Krogs are easier to kill than the trolls, so if you're on a brand new 120, you might want to pick off the Krogs instead of the trolls. Actually, I think I can skin the Krog, can't I? Yes, I can. He had a wheelbarrow. So he's a worker doing the clean-up by the looks of it, but he still counts. So, we need to find the other mole machine and pick off a few more trolls as we go. So anybody who attacks us, we should pick off. Right, let's put the mark on that one and then let's take the other one. I was just going to say, where did the crocodile come from? But somebody just ran past, didn't they? I bet it was following them and then got randomly attacked by one of our cleaving spells. Alright, so where are we? We've got 10 trolls in Zalamar and 2 mole machines. And there's the final mole machine. So if we can find a couple more trolls as we move across here, then both of them will be done pretty much at the same time. So that's, yes, there's a couple of trolls and krogs and things around here. There's our final mole machine. Let's pick off the krog. And then the troll. And we are done. Now, do we go back to where we just came from? Not necessarily. I think they're closer up than that.
Zuldazar gonna fall!
Okay, if you insist on fighting me, I will take you out. Oh, I didn't need you for my quest, so I would have left you alone if you'd have left me alone. Unless I'm told to get you next. Right, here we go. So, Blade Master Telemon
Feed the flame.
has
Combat
got
the
Madar
darkness.
Akala. How many did you kill? Seems as if we are at the same number. Good work. Excellent. We are one more step closer to purging the Horde. Fog of War. Do not mind this. I'm finishing off this insect. You have bigger matters to handle. Our army is moving within Zalamar as we speak, but the Horde will know our army's true size without aid. Speak with Brother Pike and have him perform the ritual with the Abyssal Scepter to cover Nazmir in a thick fog. He claims the illusion will also mimic an entire fleet off the beach. Let us hope he is right. I will join you once I finish with this stain upon Azeroth. Have Brother Pike use the Abyssal Scepter, which we got from the archive area in the last part of the campaign. Right, so Brother Pike would appear to be... Oh, he's not so far away at all. We probably didn't even need the animal to ride on. The Abyssal Scepter is a powerful artifact. Give me the word, and I shall unleash its power. Know that once the fog comes, we will have to move quickly before the Horde and the Zandalari catch on to our plan. I am ready, Brother Pike. Use the Abyssal Scepter to create the fog to hide our forces. Now that is a cool piece of magic.
What would you ask the Daughter of the Sea?
We have our fog. Now we have to move. Lurking in the swamp. We have Zalamar, and we've got our fog. Now we have to take the attack to the Horde. Our goal is to take as much land in Nazmir as possible to make the Horde think our main fleet is here. The first target is Zaljan Ruins, one of the Horde's main bases in Nazmir. We'll have to make our way through the swamps to our attack position. Meet us there. Meet with Jaina Proudmoore outside of Zaljan Ruins.
The Alliance will endure.
And there they go. So we have our Dark Irons and we have our Night Elves. Do you know, I think they might have wanted a slightly more ornate, bigger costume than those skimpy costumes for the Night Elves in this foggy, damp area. I think they might catch colds. So now we need to head down to the swamp area, and I think we will do that in the next episode. So I'll run down there and we'll pick up there in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!